Hello, YouTube friends and family. I don't know what time it is because I do not have my phone. Okay, it is October 23rd, I believe, 2025. And I'm just here to give you a garden tour. It has been a minute, but I still garden. I just ain't got time to show y'all. I still garden. Yes, I do. And it's some food out here. I could come out here on pretty much any given Sunday and get something to eat or something to go into a pot. I hope you can hear me well because I don't have all the fancy mics and things. But if you came over from my other channel, the Lazy HOA Gardener, this is JC in the garden. And it is a quiet Wednesday, and I am about to get out here and drop some seeds. But I wanted to show you what I do have going on, growing on up in my backyard of my homeowners association. Okay. Now this is blackberries, I think. Yep, blackberries. That was a clearance plant from Lowe's. We also have some sunflowers. I dropped sunflowers. I dropped nasturtiums. And I was supposed to have a Japanese plum plant here. I don't think it made it. I really don't. I'll get another one and try it again because I really want some Japanese plums. But it didn't make it. This thing goes all the way up, though. It goes all the way up and back around again and up and around. Yes, it's in the way. So I have to trellis this in some sort of way. I really do. And I probably need to treat it for a little bit of rust or something that's going on. I don't never treat my stuff. I really don't. I just grow. And what grows, grows. What doesn't, doesn't. So, oh, that's a lemon. I thought that was the lime tree. So we got one Bear's lemon after a year and a half, roughly. One Bear's lemon. We also have our peach tree starting to put on blooms again. So I am excited about that. This is a flower bed. I think these are moonflowers and they pop at night. But am I ever out here to see them? Nope. Um, but they are here. And we have, I think I mixed some sunflowers in there because that's a flower coming up. I think these are nasturtiums. I dropped a whole bunch of seeds in here that were old, and I do that often just to get rid of old seeds and to see what comes up. I do need to repot this lemon, but I want it to finish bearing fruit because you see this big old weed that's turning into a tree up in here, and it's dropping seeds, so I got to get it out of here because that is a big, huge weed. So we have our pear tree that we still have not gotten a decent pear from. They are all hard and it's getting huge. So I'm going to prune that down this year because I don't want it to get too big. I want it to produce. So I never got a kiwi from the kiwi plant. It went all the way up about 10 feet in the air, but no kiwis. So I need to figure out a way to trellis all of this. I might have to do some revamping in this garden. And then this is supposed to be mandarin oranges. I believe they are mandarin oranges. I don't know what happened to I guess my child. I don't know what stuff at. I just know it all seems to be here. But I don't know. But I think these are mandarin oranges, but they're coming out pretty big. As you can see, these are huge. Look at my hand, the palm of my hand. So it's only two on here, but I'm grateful for anything I can get out my own backyard. Now this tree produces every year. I just don't like the fruit, but I'm going to have to learn to like the fruit because it is full of lemons. They don't seem as huge as they normally get. And this one looked like it has some weird crack in it. It looks like the cracker, you know what. But I'm going to learn how to eat these. I share them, but I need to learn how to eat them too. They're not forming up fully in all the places. They're getting like growing sideways. So I don't know if that's an indication of something. So if you know, let me know in the comments. So in this, it was potatoes. I've harvested the potatoes, let them rot on the back porch because I forgot they were out there. Don't know if they're any good anymore, but I dropped a whole bunch of seeds after that. Whole bunch of different kinds of zinnias. we're trying to keep pollinators going. However, I don't see my hummingbirds coming back. I messed around, stopped feeding them for like a month, and they just went ghost on me. They don't come back. So hopefully they'll find their food and start coming back one day, because I need all my pollinators to stay around for the next spring season. Even though now we're planting a lot of brassicas and things like that, I still want them around. So more sunflowers, but there is a potato in here, it appears. That is a potato vine, so I must have dropped a potato or left one in there, and now they're coming back. I think this is either parsley or celery. I don't know. I'm thinking, I don't know, the way it's coming up, it must be parsley or cilantro. I guess I'll taste some. Parsley. Yep, parsley. Then I got my marigolds. I can't get anything to grow in this bucket. I may have to change the soil. Every kind of cucurbit, it gets diseased and it never functions. So I'm a little bit upset about that. Now this has potatoes in it, but it also has more sunflowers. I have been trying to grow sunflowers for years. I hope y'all can hear me well. I have been trying to grow sunflowers for years, and now they're starting to do it. Yes, I just had to keep trying. I keep buying different seeds and keep trying. So we have these two, and I just put a few in here, but I think I'm gonna drop another round of sunflower seeds. We can pretty much get sunflowers and flowers most of the year. It gets cold a good month, maybe 6 weeks here. So I'm in North Florida, if you do not know. So we get cold maybe 6 weeks. And we're still growing food. I overwinter my peppers. If I cover them up on a few freeze days, then it's not a problem. What is that? I'm wondering if we still have otters. Okay, I keep hearing something splashing in the pond. I see the birds, but it's in a total different spot from the birds. And we have had otters, so I don't know. I'm on the lookout, because they'll come up out that water and bother with you. So we have this, and as you can see, I have a leaf curl disease on here. I'm probably going to cut it down. I think this is the Persian lime, so I'm finally somewhat getting the lime to continue to grow. So I need to really work with this. I'm going to cut off all the diseased limbs and let the rest of them grow so it won't spread and kill the whole plant. Then here we got another one coming up. We got another one. So subscribe to the channel so you can see when it blooms. Hopefully I'll catch it and be able to show it to you. And then that's a bunch of weeds, child. So then we have this one about to bloom. That is huge. So yes, we are doing it. That's row number 1. So mine is kind of arranged in rows. I think I dropped some beets in here, not sure. But I do have basil that's been growing all year in here. This basil, the black basil, has mixed with some other basil, has mixed with some other basil. So this is all basil that's on the struggle bus. Uh-oh, we see, is that friend or foe? I can't tell, because I can't even see if I'm showing it to you correctly. But there is a bug in here. What is that? Friend or foe? Do I need to spray? Because yes, I spray. You don't know what they're doing to that food in the store. At least I know what I'm doing with it. So I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm going to have to look in my book, Good Bugs, Bad Bugs, Friends and Foes, or whatever that book is I bought. I'm going to have to look. So let me get a good look at it, and y'all tell me what it is, good or bad. So this is all bok choy. I bought these starts maybe 3 weeks ago. Look at that. Look at that. That's bok choy romaine. So that bug is on my romaine. So I'm probably just going to pull this romaine. Bok choy, bok choy, bok choy. I ate some of this bok choy this past weekend. Pulled some outer leaves. You talking about smoking good. That was so good. And then I think I have cauliflowers right here. It's something it's either cabbage or cauliflower right here. So, yes. We are doing the thing. Look at that. Look at them stalks on that bok choy. Eat the stalks and all. It is so freaking delicious. Especially when you grow it yourself. This is Asian cabbage, and see, as you can see, it's getting attacked. These grew from seed. It's called Michelini Asian cabbage. It grew from seed. It's growing so good if it wasn't for the pest damage. But again, I don't come out here. I could not come out here for a whole week, and I'm still growing food. That's my life. So I got, this is cauliflower. These are cauliflower. So hopefully they'll make it. I do have trouble growing cauliflower. So hopefully they will make it. Y'all getting all this thigh meat in the picture. Oh my goodness. They growing too, child. So this is all. I do mix beets in with my strawberries sometime. That one's probably been in here quite some time. But this is all strawberries on a tower. And then I have one little zinnia that I put here that's not doing too well. These peppers come back on their own. They are lemon drop peppers. They are too hot for me. So if anybody in Jacksonville wants these plants, please comment below. I have 2 huge ones. You can have a bucket and all, and then maybe they won't come back next year. You talking about some production. If you want to pickle them, pepper them, or make I don't know what you do with them. They just too hot for me, and they all over. They have started cross-pollinating. Next to the shishitos are next to it, and all of this is starting to fizzle out, and I'm gonna pick everything on here that's dead, because that's telling the plant to stop it, to stop doing what it's doing. And I really want to try to overwinter these and eat peppers into December. So this is the thing I built on my other channel, and it's about to give out. So I'm gonna have to figure out something else, and I have plans for a bucket box that I want to build. So I think that's my next step, is to build that and actually put all of my stuff in buckets. Now this bee better leave me alone. Put all this stuff in buckets and build a bucket boxes, and have a row of the bucket boxes that hold 4 buckets each, and that will be my pepper bed. And I think in 5-gallon buckets versus these, I want to say 3-gallon buckets or 2-gallon buckets. It doesn't say. Yeah, these little square 2-gallon buckets that once housed mayonnaise that I used to get for $2. I think they'll do a lot better in a 5-gallon bucket. And it is a plan out there where you can put 4 buckets in a wood-built container, like a wood-built stand. And that's what one of my projects will be, because this has lasted at least 4 years, and it was made with scrap wood from construction sites, and now it's starting to lean. I kind of propped it up for this year, but it's leaning, child. This is on its last leg. It's a leaning, so it might end up on the curb. So I'm about to drop some more morning glories in this pot today, because they are looking horrible. And we got to keep our flowers around. I just love to see the flowers. It gets me motivated to get out here and do stuff. So I pulled up this bed, kind of weeded it out last week. And I'm going to go ahead and drop some seeds over here, like kales and things like that, and onions and chives and stuff that the hope it grows. But if it unproduced this year, this may be coming down because it's in a bad spot. I'm going to try to trim the tree that's above. See the tree? Then maybe I'll do better with it. We'll see. So that is all of that. It's pretty much empty right now, but I got the seeds on the back porch to drop. I'm doing kales and things of that nature. I dropped some seeds in here last week, and they are sprouting. Hopefully you can see those. They are sprouting. I think I dropped a lot of onions. Whew, I got the seed packets. I think I dropped some kohlrabi in here. And you see something is coming up. I thought I was going to lose this one, y'all. I paid $15 for the tree. And I had it in a spot that the sprinklers don't sprinkle, and I didn't water. And I thought I was going to lose it. But look at them new leaves. I moved it, I fed it, and I said, and once I get it a little bit stronger. Let's see, it's still life. It's bending and not breaking. And those new leaves right there. New leaves. I'm holding on for dear life. I put it in the sun, and it gets the sprinkler water, so it is getting watered more regularly, and it's gonna make it. We gonna all pray for that tree. And that's the pink guava tree. So now that I dropped some seeds in here. I got the package, don't remember what. And this eggplant is still trying to produce. We have flowers on this eggplant. And the thing about it, I can't tell the females from the males to pollinate it myself. But I think we're still going to get some flowers. And then I have my sweet potatoes. I'll be probably November 1st. I'll dig them up, let them cure to Thanksgiving, and use that for my pies or some kind of Thanksgiving dessert. Or maybe I'll make that sweet potato pound cake again. That recipe is on my other channel, or a picture of it or something. I did something with a sweet potato pound cake. And I might do it again for Thanksgiving. We'll see. And then we have some nasturtiums. I need to drop some flowers over here. Some pollinators. Because we want them to always have a place to go. Okay? Now, this, I dropped some seeds. And as you can see, these seeds are coming up. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't remember what I dropped. I think some beets. These are beets. And that must be something. It must be something like a green or something. I forgot. But I got the seed packets in the house. I just was emptying seed packets, but they are some kind of a green. So we'll soon find out when they start growing. But as you can see, I do need to thin that out quite a bit. Them seeds did way better than I thought they would. Now, these are from seeds, but they're looking tough. They look rough and tough, like they have had enough. I don't know. Would you pull them up, or would you just clean them up and then keep them? I don't know. Tell me what to do, because they look rough and tough. But they are some kind of collard greens. I think they're greasy glaze or southern glaze or something like that. And then I dropped some more seeds over here. It looked like I dropped some beets, something. I don't know. But they're sprouting up. They're sprouting up. Along with weeds and grass. Like I could tell, this is the native weed. It's everywhere. This is a weed. So I can tell some of the weeds. But some of this other stuff, I know that's food. I think that's a beet. So I don't know what I dropped. I did drop something though. And then the asparagus is about to fizzle out. Anybody in Jacksonville tell me, do I cut these fronds for the winter or what? I don't know. But I want it to actually give me a plate at a time. It's hard to get this thing to produce more than 2 or 3 asparagus at a time. It's just weird. But let me know. I've been growing this for about 5 years from a seed. And I added some extra crowns that I found on clearance somewhere. And they just been doing what they do. But this is how the last one is growing. It is just like weird with the striations. So it may need food. We're going to find out. I'm going to feed everything today. Today is feeding day. So we are going to feed the stuff. And look like I need the water. Because look at this side of the pepper bed. It's not getting enough water. And here's that other plant that I really want to give away. If you like hot peppers, let me know in the comments. Okay? Now. This comfrey has been here for years. I dropped a bunch of dahlias over here. And other flowers, gladiolas. See, the stuff is coming up. I think I dropped some seeds there last week, but this is a darker spot of the yard. So some of it has trouble. However, I did see the most beautiful dinner plate dahlia. I finally saw one of these. It died. It fizzled, but look how big it was. So the next one is coming out. Yes, it is. It doesn't look like it's going to get that big, though, but I'm grateful to even see the beauty once. Now, this is lemongrass. Permanent. I need to have my son kind of come and spray this down or clean it up. But this is one of my spring DIYs. I do believe there is 2 of these bird of paradise in here. 2 of them. And then some hibiscus, some red hibiscus. And here's another hibiscus about to open. This pot is way too small for everything that's going on in here. I need a mega size pot. I really do. Because look how big it is. Okay. So, let's see. So this is some starts, like some asperbrock, the mini broccolis. I got some here, some here. The green stalk is really showing out on one side. This side does not get any sun, so nothing is happening over here. It doesn't even get morning sun, but I'm hoping once again trim the tree, see all this above, once I trim it, it may get morning sun. Once I repot this and move it out the way, I may get something. Because look at this. Ooh, this thing is huge. It's almost tall as me. I'm 4'11". It ain't tall, but I mean, for real. It's almost tall as me. And you can see the difference in how stuff is doing on this side of the green stalk. This is more asperbrock, romaine lettuce. So the upper levels are fine. This is, ooh, what is that? That's weird. That white leaf. But these little orange peppers, they are not hot. I love them. And look at there. Ooh, look at that romaine. I can finally grow lettuce in the green stalk. So when they have their Black Friday sale, I may get another green stalk. I might. Look at that giant Swiss chard. Look at that big old leaf. And there's more up here. And I need to go and cut and cook some of this. And then look, there's the eggplant still growing. I am really loving these Talon green eggplants. They have really given me a lot of food, and I am so pleased with them. And I grew them from seed. Child, it took almost a year, but it was worth it. I will say it was worth it. Now, see another romaine over there. So I got 2 romaines being shaded out, but I'm probably going to eat some of that. We made burgers yesterday. It was too late to come out here and get lettuce. And I got like a green leaf lettuce. That's about ready. So I could make a salad this weekend on just my lettuce alone. And they were starts. So they only been here 3 weeks. And look at them. They are so big and beautiful. And now I can say I grew lettuce. It took a green stalk to do it in, but I grew lettuce. So now, yeah, this is what's causing my, let me go on and dump this water. So we have 2 pineapples from Pineapple Tops from the grocery store. 2 of them. I don't know if I'm going to put them in the ground eventually, but they are in these regular old Family Dollar General pots that I probably got on clearance for $1.50 or 50 cents. And then this is rainwater that was collected, and since this is struggling, so I think it'll benefit from that standing rainwater. Kind of help cut down on mosquitoes too. So I'll put that up there. And then this is my Okinawa spinach. Ooh wee, these things getting on my nerve. Look like they're getting attacked by those little white mealybugs. I'm gonna cut that one off. I'm gonna cut that off. It's getting attacked by the mealybugs. So I'll cut that one off and put it in the trash. And as you can see, it's sprawled out everywhere. Look at that. It's sprawled out like 2-3 feet around. And that means I'm not harvesting enough. I need to harvest limb by limb that's hanging out, I guess. I don't know. I didn't do my research, never do, on how to harvest these. But I ate a few. They're okay. I think they would benefit more in smoothies where they're going to be hidden or cooked. Definitely cooked, but real likely cooked because they just lose all character otherwise. And again, I need to get rid of these dang on mealybugs. Oh, they have been terrorizing me. And I don't want them to invade the green stalk. I really don't. So I hope you enjoyed this tour. This is the backyard tour. And we got work to do. So over the winter months, we're going to be really setting it up well for summer. We got lots and lots of work to do for summer and get it in order, because it's coming down to a point with them cutting off the ZBT. I don't even want to be in the stores next month because they plotting to do mobs and steal and all of this kind of stuff. And you got notice. You could be stocking up from food banks this month. But no, you want to sit on the internet and talk about how you going to steal food. Not my monkeys, not my circus. I'm going to be here growing my food. And I encourage you to do the same. Okay? It's getting out of control. Y'all have a wonderful day. And as always, prep and pray and plant a seed, plant a seed, plant a seed. I love you to life. Bye-bye.